Hello everyone and welcome to the first daily challenge of the new release of Monster Train. We're going to get started. We have the Melting Remnant and the Awoken, which are two clans that I have seen played and not played myself. I've played the Awoken myself, obviously. The Melting Remnant is a new one to me. We have Burn Bright as our Mutator, so +2 Ember Return. Permadeath, any non-champion unit which dies is purged from your deck. Okay, it's going to be an interesting one. And Heavy, add 5 dead weights to your starting deck. 15 hours to go. Let's see what we're going to do. I think that's going to be an interesting one. Scores for about 43,000. Could be quite interesting. Final boss. The end is near. This incarnation of Hell's greatest foe has the power to cleanse all units of effects that don't benefit Seraph. So Seraph is going to be purging buffs and other debuffs. Random starting cards. Extinguish. So this is triggering on death. Applying Stealth 1 to friendly units. We have Consume. So like making a spell deck here probably would be pretty decent. We also have Fatal Melting. Equals the number of friendly units death. Friendly unit deaths this battle, and then a regen 5. Alright. We are gonna just. There we go. Quickly turn that down. Perfect. Alright, let's get an artifact to start. Grant 1 stack of spike sheets each time to supply it, or friendly units gain. Extinguish, apply armor 5 to the front friendly unit. Let's go with mold braces here. I feel like that's going to be a little bit better. So if we're going to be going for a deck where most of our units are going to be dying, that might work. We'll have to see how it works with the permadeath as well. That could be an interesting one. And upgrade our champion. Resolve, reform a random unit. I feel like this must work. I think this is what we're going to have to go for. The Rector Flicker here. So let's just read that in our deck. So resolve triggers after combat. Reform returns a defeated friendly unit to your hand. Enhanced with burnout 1 +5 attack +5 health and 0, and it costs 0. Counts down every turn when burnout runs out. The unit dies. All right. Let's give it a go. How hard can it be? Back on the old monster train. It's been a while. Non-boss enemy units enter with spikes 3. Let's go for it. I think we'll see how it goes. I feel like we're going to be having issues regardless, so let's we'll see how it goes. Let's stick Rector Flicker on the ground floor here. Let's have a Dreg in the back and regen up front. So this is not taking any damage. We need to definitely show combat preview. That's like literally one of the best things about this game. There we go. So now we see that this is dying. This is taking 14 damage, and this is not doing anything at all. This is because of the spikes. So okay, so that's it. Okay, so that's extinguished now. I think that means that's gone forever, that's very mildly worrying then. I thought the resolve is going to be able to bring units back. The purge must mean that it's gone. Okay, well we are going to be in trouble then. We're certainly going to lose a lot of these dregs, put it that way. Stick some more regen on the front here. Probably stick some train stewards in the back. Maybe. I don't know about putting the dregs down. The dregs are just going to die pretty much instantly. That's not a terrible plan, actually. We'll put the dreg up here. I'll put a train steward up there as well. Okay, so the dreg is going to attack and deal us 9, so the shard's going to be able to take most of that down. Oh, this is going to get healed up. That's really bad. Ugh. Yeah, this is all awful. Let's do some regen there. I guess we can stick this down here. I have a very worrying feeling how we're going to end up on this one. So that is currently taking 120 damage. So now this is dead. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Nice. Yeah, we're just going to knock that volume down a little bit more. Okay, good. So we did take 13 damage there. Not ideal, but we did get 75 coins for that. That's pretty decent. We're also going to get some cards, which we're going to need because we are going to very quickly run out of units. So we need to be taking as many units as we can. Entombed Explosive here seems pretty good. When it dies, it's going to deal 35 damage to the front enemy unit, so that's going to be able to take down things. Descending units might also be useful. I'm going to take the Entombed Explosive now. We need like lots of small, tiny units, essentially. Spikes would be good, potentially. Restore 10 enemy, deal 5 damage to the front enemy unit equal to 5 times the amount healed. Restoring 30 health, applying regen 4. That's a significant amount of healing. I feel like this is how we're going to be winning this game, though, is to be sticking spikes on our champion, because that's the only unit that's going to stay alive. Forge units gain remnants. I think we have to go... Well, if we forge our units are likely to just die. Unless we keep them alive. Like as soon as they die, we're in a really bad position. In terms of our spells, possibly we want to do something like Fatal Melting. We also want to be trying to purge some of the dead weights out of our deck. My worry here is if we go to this side, I don't think that's the right call. Let's have a look. Making Sharpen cheaper actually probably would be pretty decent. Having multiple stacks of that would be good. And a bit more money as well to do some more purging. Alright, we'll go this side. Upgrade a spell to cost -1 and holdover. When played, this card is placed on top of your draw pile next turn. That is amazing. Yeah, I mean, it's either going to be Sharpen to add... We're basically going to have 1 billion spikes on our unit, or we have multiple fatal meltings. I think it's got to be Sharpen, though. Let's upgrade that. Let's make it cheaper. So it costs 1 now, so we get to play that every single turn. Do we want to re-roll? Probably not. We will purge. We'll purge. Oh, we can't even purge one of the dead weights. Never mind. Let's take the money and run. Fire Absorbers. Non-boss enemy units get +4. An additional reward is a unit draft. I think... Oh, can we even take that? I think we can take that just, so we'll go with it. Give it a shot. We have to be careful, is all. I'm going to be sticking the Rector Flicker on probably not this floor. Because I want to be sharpening as much as I can. We have got Sharpen in hand as well, which is pretty fantastic. Let's sharpen that. Let's stick a Train Steward behind as well. Potentially restore it just to give it a stack of regen. I don't think that's necessary. Alright. So regen 5, regen 5, both of those are pretty fantastic. If we stick this on the front line here, now that's dealing damage to all of these. Perfect. More spikes. And I think that's still dying, so yeah, we'll just regen. Stacking it all on the champion. Bye. So this is now taking 26 damage. These are just dying straight up. That seems pretty good. Let's put the stack on there. So this is now taking only 12 damage. This is dying. That does seem bad. Why is that dying now? Alright. I will stick the Dreg in the front so it tanks some of the damage then. That's a mildly problematic thing to happen. This is now... yeah. Well, we're going to be taking a little bit of higher damage at this rate. That's not ideal. Not ideal. So we can deal, what, 6 damage? We need targeted damage. We need some real targeted removal here. Okay. What can we do? Let's sharpen. How many hits we're going to get? We're going to get a couple of hits here. Do a restore. I think we just got to... yeah, deal 6 damage. Maybe stick the Train Steward down here as well. That does get rid of a Train Steward. Ow. Ow. Alright, this is dying, at least. That is useful. It does have spikes. That's a bit of a worry. Yeah. I guess we just run it. Oh, that survives. That makes it survive. Never mind. Fantastic. It's all about those stacks of regen. Lovely. Yeah, we took 16 damage there, but we did get the 2-turn boss rush, and we did get trial, and we did get to draft a unit to replace some of the ones that we lost. So that should be okay. Clan Pack. Trigger a unit's extinguish ability without killing it. I do not know how many we have. Burnout 1. Multi-strike 1. I think potentially Intent on Death is interesting. Applying burnout to a unit is just a death sentence unless it's going to keep it alive. I feel like we just have to keep taking chaff to throw into our deck. Another Sharpen? I think Sting. Sting actually kind of makes sense here. So I said it before, if we have a Sting deck, the alternative as well, Restoration Detonation, that can deal 50 damage. We are going to need some damage in the later game. This is only going to be dealing 5. This is going to be dealing a heck of a lot more. Sharpen... The alternative is like a regen massive amount of spikes build, but you're never going to be able to have enough spikes to kill a unit unless you have some way of really, really doubling those. So I think all of these are options that you can take. Possibly Restoration Detonation is an interesting one here in case that we get a big unit in future. I think that's what we have to get hope for is a massive unit that we can just be casting Restoration Detonation on. We'll give it a shot. There we go. The Awoken Hollow. Absolutely fantastic. So, summon, gain 60 max health, rejuvenate, +1 attack and +1 health. We have to take that one. This is the thing we are keeping alive and tanking behind. And we're going to be stacking as many buffs as we can on top. I mean, we're going to be running out of units, so we should see that fairly quickly. Forge your units to gain new powers. I think that's going to have to be the right one, right? So we have fire health. Merchant of Magic is interesting, but I think we have to get some pyre health and forge our units. I'm going to go to the Concealed Caverns first, just to see what's there. Hello. The historian approaches the open door with several large books in the back of his strange carriage. My time in hell has granted me access to the records of so many fascinating clans. The pages have lost their value, however, as I've memorized their contents. I have the records of the Awoken, the Melting Remnant, and Umbra at your disposal, though I can only bear to part with one for now. Now, So, if it when it dies, return its card to the top of the draw pile. If it dies, it's purged from your deck. Which one works? I think quick is the right call here. Like, we need to be killing before... We need to be dealing damage before the opponents deal damage to us. I think we need Awoken, we need Sweep. Both of those will be actually a way of staying alive more than anything. I mean, the end, I don't think this will... My worry is if we get this and it doesn't interact correctly, then we've basically taken a card that does nothing. At least I know quick is going to be good. So I'm going to take... I'll take the quick. That might have been the wrong call. We don't know. This battle is going to be a hard one. Oof. All right, large stone, +1 capacity. So let's have a look at our Awoken Hollow. So our capacity at the moment is 5. So if we want to stick an Awoken Hollow on the large stone, that's very interesting, isn't it? 95 there. If we get through the fight with Daedalus, then that does appeal. But like, literally, we just have a massive frontline unit. There you go. A 30-55 with another 60 max health. And regen on that as well. Oh, that's... I think we have to. Now the question is, do we stick a Heartstone on it as well to make it a 30-80 with another 60 max health on top of that? Or do you upgrade it with +5 and +10 health to make it a 35-65? My guess would be that the extra damage is probably going to be the swinger here. Like, the additional health is nice, but I think that the damage is the key. Oh, Awoken Hollow, you are going to be our hopefully our savior here. All right, let's see how it rolls. Hello, Daedalus. Yeah, constructive explosives exploding twice. Ooh, that's gonna be an interesting one. We are gonna have to set up probably on the top floor. Probably the top floor. Probably so I can Awoken Hollow on the top floor. If we Awoken Hollow on the top floor, we can deal damage immediately. These are all ragey, so we want to be on a high floor regardless. Possibly, I want to stick the Rector on the second floor and just have this as like the final boss. Let's do that. So that deals damage there. Wonderful. Oh, I could have possibly... Oh, no, because it doesn't do the damage, but... Start regenning here. Let's have the Rector Flicker go on this floor. Let's stick a Train Steward... Stick a Train Steward in front? You know what? Let's stick a Train Steward in front. I think that's the right call. Yeah, these... The rage is ticking down here, which is good. These are now both dying. That is a worry. That is a worry. I think maybe we have to be sticking. We just have to stack. That's it. Like we have one unit. Like our champion for this battle does not exist. And we just have to spikes it up as much as we can. These are all dying right now. Regen. Alright. It's the one big boy strategy. This might not be terrible. Like, we are able to kill the units. Regen. We can stick a Molten Encasement down to tank the bomb damage if we really want to. We might as well. Yeah, it thins the deck. Did not tank the damage. Alright. Some of these are not dying. How are they not dying? Oh, because I'm not killing them fast enough. That seems like a sensible reason. So let's restore. We could deal 9 damage to the front. That's not actually going to do anything. So we could deal 20 damage. That's not going to kill either. There's no point in playing draft here. Possibly the best thing to do here is to... Oh no! It's all enemy units. It's all enemy units. So... that saves us a lot of damage, actually. There we go. Alright, so we're taking a little bit of damage to the pyre, but it's only 2. The final wave! Alright, well... continue tanking. Continue tanking. Alright. Daedalus and restore. I'm not gonna play the Train Steward. We should survive this. Yeah, we easily survive this. And 9 damage. Regen, and ooh. That is a large plan. Great. We took 10 damage. We do get 10% back for the 1-turn boss rush, so the pyre did not kill the boss. And it means we do get a major enhancement here. We are going to need to increase the size of our floor so we can stick a unit behind. Let's see. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 10 times the number of friendly unit deaths this battle. get the words out. That's fine, but we are running out of units, so we're not going to need those. Consume cards in hand and add a draft unit to your hand. Enhance with +10 for each card consumed. That's probably good because that gives us units. Adaptive Mutation is... Adaptive Mutation's a really interesting one. That would make this a 120-35. Now, that might seem appealing, but the problem with that is going to be that A, it consumes, and B, we're not going to have enough health on it. So it would deal a huge amount of damage, but that's not necessarily ideal. I think this is the call. I think Sacrificial Resurrection here is the call. Because we can do this multiple times, and we have things in our deck to get rid of. We have the dead weights. So I think we go here. Alright. Husk Hermit with Sweep. Sweep is amazing. Slay gain 20. That is an interesting one to stick behind as well. I think having a Sweep unit, though, is extremely important, especially with the buff that we have that enhances the power. Yeah, it's going to be Husk Hermit. +1 capacity on exploit, yes. That is the one. That is the one. So it might be that our flaw is big boy in front, and we have the Sweep unit in the back. So Awoken Hollow plus Husk Hermit, and that just might be what we have. Alright, so we can gain an artifact, we can gain some gold, we can gain a remnant unit and upgrade our champion, or we can duplicate any card except for our champion. Ooh, baby, that does sound very appealing. We can remove cards and we can gain some health back. Artifacts are good, but I really like duplicating our Awoken Hollow seems like it would be a very good idea. I feel like, yeah, an artifact would be good, money's fine, but this is way more impactful. Like, we need another of these. Gain back some fire health. We're now at full health. That's great. Let's remove up to 2 cards from our deck. So I think the Fatal Melting is no longer necessary. What else do we remove? Like, maybe the draft? It's not ideal. Yeah, let's remove the Fatal Melting. I don't think it's going to be good. And I'm going to go just straight up remove the draft. It's fine, but it's not ideal. Dark Forge. Okay, Burnout 3. Or Resolve. So this is now 60-60 with Burnout 3. Or Resolve Reform 2 random units. It's still not doing anything. Burnout 3. Burnout 3 is at least okay. It might be good in a thin deck that we can just stick this in. The trouble is, we are just likely to... I think we take the Burnout 3. I think we do. I think our damage is not coming from that. Enemy units enter with armor 15 for 150 coins. These are... that's a big old master. 600 health. 6 2s and 4 80s. No, we can't. That's a lot of armor. That is too much armor for them to have. Alright, so we can't play this straight away. I think that's the thing we care about here. We certainly can't cast the Sacrificial Resurrection either. So I'm going to stick set up on this floor to start dealing some damage. I mean, I could stick the Rector Flicker out, but it will just die. I don't think that's the call. It's a bit of a sad turn, if I'm being brutally honest. Alright, so we have an Awoken Hollow on this floor. We have Awoken Hollow on this floor. We have... Does this one want to be quick? No. I think I want this to be quick still. The Sweep is nice. Yeah, I think... Let's go here. Let's start regenning up. Sad. Having targeted removal for those things would be absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, we did not, so... Good, so that kills that straight up. Perfect. That is a lot of damage. We will start... The Spikes 4 is the interesting thing here. I think we stick it on the frontliner. Start regenning. 9 regen. I just need as much regen as possible, basically. So... Regen. Let's stick more on here. That's so close to dead. That's so close to dead. Train Steward in... Am I just going to sacrifice a Train Steward? That feels bad. Yeah, actually, you know what? Train Stewards... Yeah, we can sacrifice a Train Steward. Yeah, so we took a little bit of damage there. Admittedly... could have done without that. Okay, both of those dying now. Fantastic. 3 stacks of regen. Dead. Yeah, we're good. So now we want to see our champion back. And there he is. So that's now got Burnout 3. We also have Sharpen, so the Sharpen can go here. And now we can Sacrificial Resurrection. So we have a 30 by 2 Giraffe, which we don't necessarily have to cast right now. To be fair, we don't actually have a floor that it can go on, but that will actually make... I was going to say, that will make one of our cards better, but it won't because we purged that card last time we went to a shop, so never mind. Are you dying? You're taking 543 damage here. Now you're dead. And the burnout is going to trigger, but... Doesn't matter because you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. Yeah. Admittedly, that was pretty stompy. We only took 5 damage there from minus 10%. We did a 2-turn boss rush. More units would be nice. Or more, well, more cards in general. Consume, reform 2 random units. Obviously, we can't return them if they're not there. Return all debuff effects from friendly units. Now, we have to be careful, because cleansing units of effects that don't benefit Seraph, like the spikes, is going to matter there. But the regen will help. So we need to be careful. We have to bear Seraph in mind. Seraph is somewhat worrying. This resin removal seems fine. I mean, we could just take 10 money. Yeah, I'll take 10 money here, actually. Restore 25 health. Draw 2 next turn. Ooh, no. Restore 30 health. Apply regen 4. Yeah, no, that's it. That is the one. That is amazing for our deck. We are going to be just... I mean, extra cards would be nice, obviously, but restoring 30 health, you really can't turn that down. Conceal Caverns, Merchant of Steel, Pyre Health. I don't want to take this side. I want to take this side. Yeah, I think this is the call. We'll get the money. We'll go to the Conceal Caverns first and just see what's there. See what event we have. Ooh. The train jerks will halt to avoid the Chaos Portal that spontaneously appeared. The Whirling Pit tears apart everything around it, sucking in anything that gets too close. Do you throw something in? Do we throw something in? Possibly the Sacrificial Resurrection? It was okay. Wasn't great. We want a rare Awoken card, I think. Adaptive Mutation. Alright, yeah, okay. Could be an interesting one. Let's see if we can remove consume from it. That might be good enough. If we can remove consume. Upgrade a spell to cost -1. Upgrade a spell with 20 magic power and consume. Upgrade a spell to gain permafrost. -1 to a spell. What would we put it on? I think I want to be removing consume. I'm going to randomize. Double stack. Ooh, double stack regen on weight. That's... Okay. That's tempting. Alright. Now do I make this that cheaper as well? Just in case in future... So I mean, we do have like a lot of ember per turn. But making it cheaper is going to mean that we can play other cards as well at the same time. I think that is a reasonable play. Alright. Let's go for it. A lot of people dying on this battle. Enemies enter with Spell Shield 2, absorbs the next damage spell, 150 coins. I am not dealing damage with my spells, so I'm absolutely okay with that. So we're going to set up on the top floor again. We do not need this. We could stick an Awake stack on this, I guess. It's going to do nothing, but just in case, we'll stick it on these for now. Not exactly the first enemy that I wanted to see, to be honest, but never mind. So the plan here would be to flip these round. I think for now we just stick the regen 5 here. We just restore it to full health and swap. Oh, that's so dangerous. So dangerous, because if it dies, we lose it. And we ideally do not want it to die. I mean, we could stick a bunch of stuff on it. I don't think any of the enemies we're going to get are particularly huge, is the problem. Alright, let's call it. Well, that's right. That's the call. That's the call. Making this a 30 attack sweeper, that's the one. That will do. So now all of these are dying, as you might expect. We'll stick the Awoken Hollow here, stick a Restore, stick a Sharpen. And, alright, that's doing a lot of damage. I need the quick on the sweeper, that's what I need. Quick sweeper. More regen. We want to restore and damage. But of course, that doesn't work. That's fine. Stick some more spikes on here. We're taking 21 damage here. I need to be regenerating as hard as I can here. Ow. Fine, we took a little bit of damage there. Regen, spikes, and reform. So this will now last long enough to be dealing damage. 750. Alright, here we go. Perfect. Double stacking. Apply 30 health. That is 10 stacks of regen. All the spikes in the world. And another 10 health up top. We are in a good spot. Potentially we could have set up on a slightly lower floor. Maybe that would have been better, but my worry is that we're just going to die. These are all dead now anyway, so that's fine. just gets bigger and bigger. Oh, that was really nice. All right, so we get five damage taken, a 2-turn boss rush battle, and trial bonus plus 50% is pretty good, and we get 150 coins. So, yeah, take that. Piercing deal 5 damage. Slay increased damage by 3 permanently. We're on the 5th ring of hell at the moment, so potentially we want to be worried about that. But that doesn't seem like too bad a card to take. Another quick. I could stand to take another quick, to be honest. Gain an artifact, merchant, or hellvent. I think I want some more artifacts. Pyre gets 15. Waxy units gain endless. I think Pyre is not great, but we'll take it. Spells gain an extra upgrade slot. Yes, please. Absolutely. That's amazing. I don't care about the rest of those. Alright, good. So that means that in what I'm hoping we should have another shop. Yeah, there's a Merchant of Magic on the next shop, on the next floor there. We should be in a good spot. Do we even want to remove any cards here? I don't believe we do. Everything we have is actually useful. On to Fel. Wings of Light. Spell Shield 5. Alright. That doesn't necessarily bother us. We have Piercing. The only direct damage spell we have is Piercing. Alright, we're gonna set up on the top floor and the middle floor. We could set up on the bottom floor. I'm very worried about that one. We could try it. Let's try it. We're only taking 6 damage at the moment. I want to try and get a bonus. $10 armor? Ugh, that hurts. Alright, so we put the Husk Hermit here. Destination Restoration is going to deal damage. Absorbed by the spell shields. They are gaining health every time I cast a spell, so I do not want to be doing that too much. So let's double restore on the top row here. Jeez, that is so much. So much. Alright, so we want a quick here. Possibly a quick on the Awoken Hollow as well. Or we stick one on the top floor, and the trouble is we might not even get to the top floor. I want to do that for now. I just don't want the the ground floor to get this one. Good. So they're extinguished. That fell damage is ugh. It's a lot. It's a lot. So we're sticking Awake on here. That suddenly makes this amazing. The Subsuming Blade here. 5 damage. We're not actually going to slay anything with that. So for the moment, let's just... I mean, we could just deal it to Fel, actually. There we go. Alright, take another 8 damage there. It's gonna be a fight of attrition here. There we go. So swap that round. So now we're suddenly dealing a huge amount of damage. Now this one's dead. Alright. We have our ground floor set up. Not a moment too soon. This worries me. This worries me. I mean, we might want to be sticking our Rector Flicker here just to save ourselves some pyre damage. We have quit going. That's not going to deal us any damage. Yeah. Will that help? I should have used that on the bottom floor. It's my bad. Ow. 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 Yeah. I mean, I say we're in a good spot. We are in a good spot. It's just... Oh. So that's nearly dead. That's going to die to the top floor. Yeah, 5 and 5. Oh, with the final wave. Never mind. Fell is taking 1,100 and... Fell's taking some damage. If we stick another regen stack on here... Is that good enough? Yes. Good job, Fell. Sorry, good job, Woken Hollow. So, yeah, that was a fight. That was a painful fight. Turbo mode, and you're dead. Fell down. Absolutely perfect. So, channel song, draw a unit and enhance it with +20, +20, and 0 cost. That's good. Spikes on friendly units deal +1 damage per stack. That is good. That is a good one. Is this one better? There are not many. I think this one might be better. Because we don't necessarily have the space. I think in this case we need more draw. We already have enough cards. We don't need more capacity per floor. So I already said I want to go over to this side to go and get an upgrade. Because we can now have extra spell stacks due to our spells gaining an extra upgrade slot. So let's go and see if there's anything useful. Upgraded spells remove consume and cost +1. Alright. What would we want to even use that on? Restore a friendly unit to full health, and then I think I wanted to use it on this one just because to use it twice on the big units means that they are full health pretty much straight away. And we are going to be drawing this twice in a battle. This, though, this is good in a deck with lots and lots of units. This is just fantastic. Apply regen 5. Static regen 5 for 2. I mean, we also have the double stack playing regen 8 there. But more stacks of regen is always good. I might just use it in the adaptive mutation. This is the one I wanted that for. So let's go with that. Let's make it cheaper as well. Bring its cost back down to the normal. +10. Restore 40 health. Restore 20 health. Deal damage to the front unit equal to 5 times the amount of heal. Yeah, that seems good. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Perfect. Something in the caverns, perhaps? Yeah, let's see what's in the caverns. Which clan's artifact you take from the collapsing train? Get a random Awoken, a Stygian Guard consumable card. I want to go for Awoken. Yep, alright. Wildwood Sap. Wildwood Saps all day. Can't really go wrong with Wildwood Saps. Dark Forge. So we now have Burnout 3, Reform Random Unit, or Burnout 3 Resolve 2. I think just make it big. At this point it's just an 85 stack of damage for a few turns. Non-boss enemy units get +8, 400 coins. That's a really interesting question. Let's have a look at the map very quickly. So after this we have a couple. We got a Merchant of Trinkets next floor before Seraph, so maybe maybe we should take this. Let's see how tough these enemies are. 160. It's going to be a tricky battle, actually. Maybe we'll just not do that. For the glory of heaven. Okay, so we have a Husk Hermit, but we do not have the things that we want as well. So, that's 40 damage incoming. Yeah, we need to set up on this floor. Channel Song? Ooh. Okay. Probably should have set up on a slightly different floor then, but never mind. So I can stick this on this floor and start be dealing lots of damage. The alternative is that we do it on this floor and yeah. Okay. Gives us a couple of turns to set up at least. A quick... Alright, adaptive mutation. So we switch power and toughness. We can give this a quick as well. We can now give it holdover. So that's got super spikes. This is dealing 28 damage. So we can stick an Awoken Hollow on here. We don't have enough Ember. Well, that's a bit of a pain. Bye. So that's dying. That seems bad. We should fix that. So kill you. Have some regen. Have some regen. So we're actually killing a lot of these, and this is gonna deal us about 24 damage, maybe. Okay, only 16. That's not as bad as it could have been. This is worse. However, we can kill the frontliner with this. So now this is taking 9... Okay, maybe not, because this is full health already. Okay, that's why we can't. Just realised this is dying. I wish I could take that previous play back. We're going to lose a big boy. That's not great. That's very not great. Yep. I don't like this fight at all. I'm very, very, very worried. Very worried all of a sudden. At exactly how this is going to go. I feel like we need some more damage on the back as well. More stacks, more stacks. We don't need the Rector Flicker going at all. Don't think we do anyway. Because all it's going to do is take out the damage on the front line. Actually, that might be good enough. Taking 44 damage this turn, though. Jeez. This is not an easy fight. Absolutely not. Okay, restored to deal some damage. To some degree, we can now swap this, and this could be an 156. That could be worth it, but no, I think we have to just keep sharpening the top floor, and, well, possibly not even sharpening the top floor, just buffing this, buffing this. Yeah. Final wave. I'm so upset at myself for losing one of our best units, but that's... What else can we do? Taking 121 damage there. This is about to die, so there's no point in doing anything on that. Down to 43 fire health. Oh, that's not a good feeling. Not a good feeling at all. More regen, more spikes, more restore, more restore. Who needs multiple units anyway? We're just going to be fine with 2. It's not a problem. And dead. Took 48 damage that battle. That... Not exactly where I wanted to be. Draw 1, enhance the draw 1 card to cost 0 for a consume. Consume, add 3 sting spells to your hand. I don't really want those in my deck. Pyro might be the only thing I consider getting, but... No, I think we just skip. Take a bit of gold. Obviously, we've got some shops on this floor. Although I would like some. I think we need fire health. Is the problem? Yeah, there we go. And we can hellvent. Hellvent for the card that I just lost. Upgrade a unit with multi-strike 1. Yeah, baby. That has to be that one. And has to be there. Alright. Yeah, I think that's literally our only option. And we're going to reduplicate the Awoken Hollow because obviously that is our favourite card. Never mind, Trinket Shop would have been nice, but no, we've taken the cards that we need. We've taken the cards that we need. And Seraph, the final battle. Seraph will remove half of any buff and debuff effects. Okay, half is better than expected. We do have 60 damage. 60 pyre health. So let's just stay alive. Okay, where do we set up? Husk Hermit on the top seems good. None of these cards I want to play. I mean, I can play Rector Flicker just to be dealing some damage. You know what? That's not a terrible plan. Let's get the Rector Flicker out straight away and get a stack of regen going on it. This is going to save us a bit of damage, basically. That's my plan. So we have the Awoken Hollow to here. We have... So now we have a 60 damage multi-striker on the back line. We can now Piercing Blade kill, which get bigger. Awoken Hollow will come back round. Oh, it's got Ember Drain. Ember Drain is not ideal. Having said that, so I want a quick now. Where's my quick? Thank you. Yeah, so that's insta-kill. Dealing 60 damage to Seraph. Regen on you. Awaken on you. That's fine. Perfect. And we burn out. Better to burn out than fade away. So the sweep here is taking all of these out. That's fantastic. Regen. Draw a unit. We only have 1 unit left in the deck. Make it bigger. Absolutely. Sounds great. We'll give you quick. We'll give you restore. We'll give you restore. I feel like we're not in a too bad position. Everything is dying so far, which I'm pretty happy about. Let's kill that. So we deal 60 damage straight up front. Ember Drain. That's not dying. That's mildly worrying. So if we heal this up... Okay, so now that's taking 100 damage. How about if we do that? That's taking 108 damage. Heal you up. Heal you up. Okay, one shot kill there. So the sweeping is working. The sweeping is working. More regen. More regen. More regen. $39 health. Yep. Final wave. Okay, we're nearly there. We are nearly there. Stick. More damage on the middle liner. 17 piercing damage. Awesome. We could restore this actually. There you go. This might give us a shot of dealing some damage to Seraph here. Let's deal 345 damage to Seraph. Restore, 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 restore. I can do no more. $31 higher health. How much damage? We're only dealing... Oh no! We're not dealing enough damage. By a long way. 1477 damage. Okay. What do we need to get to? We're at 19 stacks. Alright, hold over on the back line. 1573. 1586. 1751 damage. I don't know if that's enough. I don't think that's enough. Let's see. No! Oh, 13 health off. I don't know if I managed... I don't know if I managed to... I don't know if that was my own fault. Whether I should have switched the power and toughness in the middle row. That might have... that might have been enough. 27,972. Let's have a look at the run summary there. It wasn't too bad. I think we'll see. It was a losing run. 27,972 is not a terrible run, though. Not a terrible run. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. We're 11th. 11th? Not bad. I'll take that. All right, that has been the daily for Monster Train for the 21st of May 2020. I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.